Good afternoon, it is. Just wrapped up my grocery shopping and so it begins. First leg of my solo trip. Woo! Getting off was kind of a weirdy thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm about to just take all this long journey, and it feels strange not having my partner, my best friend sitting next to me, my everything, and having a conversation. We kick off, we thinking about what we want to do for groceries, and so I got something I'm going to try and prepare. Won't be this evening because I'm probably going to arrive a little after 6 p.m. But I have about a 3.5 hour drive as we head into Utah first, so should be fun. First stop is a KOA. I did fill up with gas, got that, got the groceries, got that. I got something simple to have for dinner this evening so I can chill, probably do some gaming. But yeah, it's gonna be at the campground, this first one. Y'all know, if you saw any of those previous episodes, you know, parking lots might be a little off for me right now. So yeah, just gonna focus. It's a gorgeous day. Let you guys see some of this drive in just a second, but it's a gorgeous day. And I'm excited. I'm excited. Thank y'all for being here with me as we take on this journey, and we're kind of getting out of that Vegas realm with these, you know, race car drivers everywhere here. But excited. I'm excited. The kiddies are back here. Excited. Let's rock. Oh, super cool. You got the fighter jets right above us. Looks like they're doing their practice runs out here. We're not too far from the Nellis Air Force Base, so they're doing their practice runs. Boy, it's got to be hot up in those things, and they're really trained and conditioned. It's pretty cool to see that. And then you can hear them, even in all this insulation. When they kind of go on top, they're just kind of winging by. It's pretty cool. You know, I'll tell you one thing I'm really looking forward to. You know, we're just hitting, the kiddies and I, we're just hitting Utah, and it's still really hot. I mean, we're in the St. George area right now, driving through it anyway. We're about an hour and a half into our drive, and already off the back, I'm just thinking of things like, man, this feels so much longer. Like a 3.5 hour drive, woo, by myself feels so much longer than I'm with Dave, because we kind of bounce off each other, or we're talking about different things, or I'm distracted by working while he's driving. So a lot of things you have to think about when you're by yourself. When well, she gives you a lot of time to think, but I'm really looking forward to, and I'm getting back to that, the weather up there. We're going to be heading up, and it's going to be so much cooler. Y'all know we love heading into like elevation, and I'm looking forward to getting up some elevation, because it's hot. It's hot. It's still hot. It's still like over 100. It's about 106 right now here in the St. George area, but we're going to be heading up towards Cedar. That would be amazing, just to kind of get into like the 70s. I think some nights it's going to be like in the 40s, so I'm looking forward to that. Crisp, cool nights by the warm fire. So we definitely got some rain in the forecast, but I wanted to tell you guys, I'm about like an hour, a little under an hour, and the temperature right now outside with this rain, and there was a bit of a wind sort of gush coming in. It's 69 degrees out right now, so it's going to get down to about 50s, low 50s tonight. So it's going to be amazing sleeping tonight. So I'm looking forward to getting there, and it's not too late, which it might be. Maybe I'll just give you guys a tour of the campground in the morning. I thought it'd be kind of fun, right, to show you guys like the places I'm staying, in case you guys hit the road and never think about it. So yeah, I'll show you in the morning if it's not too late, but I think it's gonna be too late tonight, so most likely tomorrow. Ooh, look past there, yonder over there. We have reached Cedar City. I like Cedar City. Great theater, great restaurants. So it turned into about a 4-hour drive with a couple of stops. It's pretty late right now. It's about 9 o'clock, dark outside. I have to now put up the window dressings. I was gonna plug up, but since we're leaving here tomorrow, don't need to plug up. But I definitely need to get back there because the kitties are hungry. You know, look, I had to clean up, I definitely have to start putting the extra groceries away. Brady is so ready. Brady, you ready for a look? Brady's like, okay, I'm ready for din din. Enough talk. I need some din din. So I'm gonna give the cat some food, and then I'm gonna chill. I'm probably just gonna unwind a little bit, relax, catch up on some comments in the video we just dropped on Tuesday. If you haven't seen that, go check it out, which is basically me preparing for this and all the things that I have to remember. Dave taught me. So I'm looking forward to a good night's sleep. I'm gonna play some PlayStation, and I'm just gonna have a sandwich and chill. And then we'll see you guys in the morning, and we'll show you a tour, and then we'll say hi to Bailey because she's back there somewhere, or maybe she's in there doing her business in the bathroom. So we'll see you in the morning. Oh, yes. Good morning, Nishies. Good morning, good morning. We all slept well. Brady, Bailey, myself, we had a good night's sleep. It's a little weird because usually Dave and I have our conversations before bed where we kind of reflect on the day or what's been going on or what movie we're about to watch. So in that essence, it was a bit strange, but I was so tired after that drive that and we got in pretty late, but once I had my sandwich and lay down and I watched a little TV on my phone, it all seemed to I just passed right out, and I didn't wake up until early this morning. What's also really strange is usually by now, Dave, you get so spoiled by having your coffee brought to you, so Dave's always making morning coffee and bringing us that morning coffee. So I'm gonna have to make coffee on my own, but not today. Not today. Actually, this campground that I want to show you guys around. Oh, you want some food? Yes, Bailey. Is basically gives you free coffee. So it tells you on the map, gives you free coffee. So that's where we're headed. Oh, and I want to show you guys. So I got this really nice French tomato Parmesan focaccia bread. So I'm going to slice that up, and I'm going to have that with some coffee. I'm going to do like the European way. Paste bread and coffee. So we're going to have some bread and coffee. And then we're going to hit the road. We got about a 4-hour drive. Oh, yeah. Good breakfast. Well, it's a 4-hour drive. Well, actually a little over a 4-hour drive with stops. So we definitely want to get off on a little bit of an early start, but I want to show you guys this campground. You know, one of the things with KOAs, it's a KOA journey in Beaver, Utah. And it's actually seemed pretty nice when I drove in. But you know, KOAs have been sort of a mixed bag with a lot of RVers. So we haven't really experienced any of the mixed bad side of it since we've stayed at a couple of them. Now we do a lot of boondocking, so we haven't been to many. But I really want to see what this one's about. There was a lot of amenities I saw in there. So we're going to take you guys as we go get some coffee. Let's go explore this place. So let me tidy up in here. Let me get myself ready to get outside so we can get some coffee. Already checked out a little bit of the place here. So we're going to walk in. There's actually a recreation room here at this welcome center. Yeah, rec room. Quiet hours 10 p.m. to 7. Ooh. Nice. There's a pool table and some assortment of games. NBA Jam. Oh, I remember that one. That is quite the classic. I remember this. So all the classics. Nice. So got the free coffee. So I'm definitely feeling the pepper in my stepper already. But check this out. So here, they even have Fun Free Arcade. You guys know I'm definitely into my gaming from PlayStation. So some of these classics here, I totally remember. And yes, they all do work and they're free. So isn't that neat? With all the classics, we should just give it a shot just to feel like we're, oh, there's a lot. Oh my God, do you remember this game? This really kind of dates me. Paperboy? Where he's like on his bike and he's trying to like deliver paper. That's amazing that they have it on the Mortal Kombat 2. So I'm definitely gonna have to give that a try. Little classic gaming. But all right, before I do, I promise to kind of a little bit of a tour. So there you have it. So you got your little seating area, and they do have a nice laundry facility. So 1, 2, 3, 4 laundry, washing machines, 4 dryers, and then they even have a ironing board so you can iron. Well, it looks like you can kind of give and take books. Oh, I love that sign. Enter as a stranger, leave as a friend. That's so nice. So true. And of course, pool action. You got your customer route. Oh boy. Gonna toss that paper. Ooh, without hitting things. Ooh, you gotta, oh, yep. Clearly, I'm way out of practice. I guess it's been way too many years. You gotta deliver them on that front door. Oh, slow down. Ooh, I broke a window. Oh, nice. They have dog box, cabins, pools. There's volleyball. There's a dog run. They have tent sections, playgrounds. Ooh, cornhole. Nice. A lot of really fun, neat activities here. See, there's the pool right over there. So it's about a 6 feet deep pool. And then of course they have a playground for the kiddos. But one thing I noticed, there's like a life-size checkers board. All right, let's go into the playground. Of course we can't not go into the playground. Let's check it out. Okay, I'm definitely not trying to die out here in the heat, but they even have a basketball court, you guys. I'm gonna show you my skills. See if I can make a pointer from here. Ready? 3-pointer from here. Oh, here it goes. Oh. Did you see that? That literally was my first try. Like literally, my first try. That's crazy. Tanya still got the skills, y'all. You can see how when it's nice, either spring or right around that crisp, cool fall or early fall, late summer when it's not as hot. They even have cornhole out here, so you can try your hand at a little cornhole if you're trying to give it a shot. I know I probably should have just stopped while I was ahead on that basketball one. All right, so you can do it. Here we go. Not happening today. Oh, it's no joke. They even have a nice grass-covered Camp Canine for all your little pooches. They had a tarp on top of that. That'd be nice, because then you could have camp felines. Yeah, camp feline. That'd be nice. I should request that. They should make a camp feline. Right? Wouldn't that be a great request? Little camp feline, right? But I don't know. For some reason, I don't think cats would play nicely with one another. They would just kind of do their own thing, right? The pool looks even nice. It goes from 2 feet to about 6 feet. How's that water feeling? I think it's heated. I think I read they redid the pool area over here at this campground, so it's actually heated. That water feels really good. I swear if we didn't have to leave, I might have booked an extra night here, but I think the kiddies and I probably need to hit the road soon, so I'm gonna refill this coffee, have my focaccia bread, tomato focaccia bread, and I think we're gonna actually hit the road. But it's absolutely beautiful, and actually if you look off in the distance, you see there's a farm right off in the distance there, and then also you're kind of wrapped around those beautiful little hills and mountains. Oh. All right, gotta give it to them. This is a fun little campground. We need a coffee refill, breakfast, and we need to pack up and hit the road. We got a over 4-hour drive today, probably 5 with stops, and I want to make sure we get there enough time because I have something nice I want to make for dinner. So let's hit the road. Look at here, they even have frisbee golf, like a mini frisbee golf course. Another one over there, another one over there. There's the frisbees, and I'm assuming these are all free to play because they're all already out here, like the frisbees. But yeah, there's a little mini frisbee, so you want to get your practice on. I've seen some really intense frisbee golfers, but crazy right there. Even frisbee golf, it's becoming. Oh, and they even have, I read they have oh god, what's pickleball? That's like a whole new thing. Pickleball has come on like a raging wave, and it's just everywhere now, even at this KOA. So they have pickleball here too. All right, coffee, and let's roll. I just keep finding new things as I'm walking around this campground, but we gotta hit the road. So this tomato, I'm already working on it, but this tomato focaccia bread with Parmesan is so good. And having that with coffee, I'm just trying to devour it before all the flies kind of get to me. But it's really tasty. I mean, the bread is super soft, the Parmesan cheese is rich, and of course that dried tomato on top just gives it a tangy burst, but it's really, really good. And while I'm working on this breakfast before we leave here, I want to say thank you to quite a few of you guys. I know in the last episode I talked about, you know, long drives, maybe some books on tape that you guys could recommend. And there were quite a few of you guys that recommended some. I've never gotten into murder mysteries, but I might have to try this one. It seems like Dana really likes one called the Walt Longmore series on Audible. She says it's really good. It's like a murder mystery centered around Wyoming. So definitely want to give that a try. And then, of course, Mackie made Paper Creations for a fantasy series, The Throne of Glass. Have you guys ever heard of any of those? And it's by Sarah J. Maas. So I'm gonna download a couple of these books and give them a try to have those on the drive for sure. So thank y'all for all the super suggestions. Really appreciate that. And there's a ton of them in there. So I'm gonna kind of go through them, see which one catches my eye, and just give them a try. Usually what you do with Audible, right, is you kind of listen to the preview and see if it kind of catches your interest after you read like the preface of the book. So yeah, I'm gonna give these a shot. Thank y'all so much for sending those. Really appreciate that. Oh, there's a fly coming. All right, I gotta work on my breakfast. So this part of the drive is actually going to be really pretty. I think about an hour out there. We're going to be driving through like million-year-old reefs, you know, that dates back to long ago. And there's a couple of lookoff points. As a matter of fact, one of those lookoff points, when we first got desert snow, we actually climbed to the top one of those peaks, which is going to be on the other side of the highway, unfortunately. So it's going to be on 15 South. So we won't be able to do that this stretch, but it's just absolutely beautiful. Now, I was kind of contemplating on what to do. Do I stop earlier to get some lunch or later? So about 2.5 hours out, there's supposed to be a really good taco spot. So we're gonna see if we can stop there and grab some lunch, maybe check out the little town before heading off and getting to our final destination. So it's just an absolutely beautiful day. So, you know, I don't want to waste 5 hours straight up driving. So, you know, through all of this excitement, I didn't even tell you where I'm heading. I mean, I may have known this from the last episode, maybe not, but I'm heading up to Breckenridge is the destination. I won't be getting there today. It's still quite a ways. But we are going to be hitting Colorado today. And I'm excited. I can't express that enough. Like, I think this is definitely one of the most pretty drives in this direction here. Just, I love the mountainous views, the grassy knolls, and that combination when it's kind of hidden right behind it are those blue skies. So it's going to be a really nice drive. I just, through all the excitement, I didn't tell y'all. I'm like, what the? What? Yes, Breckenridge. There's actually a really pretty campground up there, so I'm going to be up there. And, you know, I'm doing more of the campgrounds. I think I mentioned this before, but if you've seen that episode, it's like a couple episodes ago. It didn't happen that long ago. We were in a parking lot, Dave and myself, and the kiddies, and we were being cased. You know, I don't know what would have happened if we didn't leave, but if you haven't seen that episode, I would definitely check it out. So I'm feeling a little on edge when it comes to like that parking lot or a little boondocking right now. So I'm gonna get my bearings back again. And so campgrounds it is. I'm just gonna be doing some campgrounds. And you know what? It's enjoyable. It's almost like a little glamping. Let's explore and enjoy the day. And hydration is key. So I got a big old thing of water. And enjoy this beautiful drive. I see you back there, Bubba. Hi, Bubby. Are you enjoying the ride? I love you. So, change of plans. I think we're going to skip lunch. I know I'm thinking of just heading to our destination after this, but there's some really pretty views along the way. So this is the San Rafael Swell. You see, like right out here. So this is gorgeous. Wow, it's a salt. I think they call it the salt thing. But you can kind of see all of the salt wash, actually. Now let's go on down. Yeah, desert snow looks good. We're not going to spend too much time here because Tanya has not put on sunblock, and that's not pretty. Not as hot. It's about like 90 degrees, but it's really beautiful. Hold on, let's just get to the edge of this. Here, let me show you guys. Like, look how beautiful these views are from up here. Different color stone and rocks. Wow. And that sun is shining bright like a diamond. Y'all, this is beautiful. I love when you have opportunities to kind of pull off and just enjoy, you know, the scenery like this. And this is something Dave and I really love doing. It's kind of weird by myself, but I give kudos to all my ladies out there that are doing this on their own, solo. You know, you gotta strike up your own conversations, and you know, I'm big into talking to a lot of folks. So if I had more time, there's quite a few folks just kind of enjoying today. So soaking it up, baby. Definitely gotta get a couple shots for the gram. So, oh, and if you don't know what that is, that's Instagram. Wow, look at that hair. It's like, yay. So if you're not following us, make sure you're following us over on Instagram. Let's Turn It Up World. Post a lot of fun stuff over there. So, all right, let's get on the road. Time for us to just head straight to, in my opinion, time for us to get just right over to our next spot, Colorado, so we can start dinner. We'll just start a little early. That should be fun. So we're gonna head on right now. Let's just get to the campground, and then we're gonna stop at this place for tacos. But I think it says we're gonna arrive like a little after 3, which is probably a perfect time so I can get things set up and we make a nice little dinner tonight. So I know I say that, but there might be something really pretty on the way and I stop. But as of right now, we're headed to camp. Woo! You guys, I'm so excited. So I made it to colorful Colorado. Colorful Colorado. Or we know it's Colorado, but colorful Colorado. We made it. Desert snow. The kitties are inside. It's really hot, but we made it to the state line. We're coming down to the wire on this 5.5-hour drive because of the stops. But oh my goodness, we did it! Y'all, so normally I just, you know, when Dave and I are together, I just gotta drive past the signs and it's like I just capture a video of them. But something just felt right about stopping at this point of my trip. I'm by myself. I'm doing it. And it just felt like, you know, you have so much time when you're driving by yourself to think. And I know I said we'll see you at the campground, and I keep popping back on here, but I just feel like these little moments, I just want to share with you guys how exciting it is to be able to do this and experience this. And whew, it is definitely something I will always remember and have so much respect for all you out there that are doing it on your own. Not an easy thing, that's for sure. And you have so much time when you're driving to think and to really kind of hone in on, channeling on your thoughts. It's just so interesting. Whew. So, it is hot. Wow. Did not expect it to be over 100 degrees here, but it is. It's 104 degrees right now. So really too hot for me to be making anything outside right now. So the first and foremost thing I need to do is put up these window dressings to get things cooled off and get that AC on for the kitties and myself, because it is just way too hot to be doing anything out here right now. Wow, it is gross right now. I'm like super sweaty. Fortunately, we don't have to set up the entire camp because we're only here for one night as we make our way up, and I can assure you tomorrow it should be much cooler. We're supposed to get to that peak of about 9,500 feet in elevation, so it should be cooler. But definitely we're gonna cook tonight because I got something special. I'll tell you all about it in just a bit, but we're gonna relax. I'm gonna hydrate. Ooh, that heat takes a lot out of you. So I think before we get outside and cook, it has to cool off first. Right now, maybe we just kind of enjoy a little fruit and veggies. Got some celery, oh, apples, got some grapes. Nice, these are really good. The gumdrop grapes, so a little sweet, nice. And I think we got some sweet peppers outside, which should be nice. So we'll do that, enjoy a little bit, cool off, hang out with the kitties before we prep what I have special to make tonight for dinner for y'all. Snack here, got some celery with peanut butter, some cherry, like tomatoes style. We got the sweet pepper here, the gumdrop grapes, which I think will be a really nice treat. I'll just go back and hang out, and I think I'm gonna start reading a book. See you guys at dinner. All right, so I have all my ingredients sort of laid out on the table here. So truth be told, I had something else to make this evening, but I forgot one main ingredient at the store. So I don't want to say what it is because it's still going to be a surprise. I'll make that maybe later on, maybe another episode. But I am going to make something nice tonight. So we got some really nice salmon patties. So I'm going to season up those salmon patties. One like sort of a garlic herb, and another one maybe like a barbecue. And I think we're going to do a salmon burger and a salmon salad. So since we have those two pieces, I want to use them up. So we're gonna kind of get creative here. So let's get to work. So the salmon will cook pretty quickly. So we're gonna start with the salad, and I got nice organic, the baby red butter, and I mix that with some arugula and baby spinach. So we're gonna start with those first. Baby butter. And let's get that spinach and arugula in there. Definitely gonna add a celery stalk in there. And I gotta tell you, I love my Blackstone knife. Just absolutely love this Blackstone knife. It's super sharp and just gets right to the point. Just how I like it. So celery, add in there. Nice. Really do like these sweet peppers. So let's get a sweet pepper in there. Seeds out. Pepper. Some scallions in there. And since Dave's not here tonight, I'm gonna add a little extra. I always like a little extra scallion. Dave's kind of moderate, so I just stay a little moderate because of Dave, but let's get those in there. Scallions. Scallions just always make everything taste delicious. Slice up a half a cucumber. I'm gonna do this in those squares, so do it 4s and slice that up. Of course, let's go ahead and get those tomatoes rolling. I don't know, I feel like tomatoes and nice salmon, I don't know, just brings out the flavor of the salmon. So let's get those. Ooh, that's a nice one right there. And the dressing of choice tonight, I'll tell you in a second. Get that in the salad. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this salmon 2 pieces in here. And it's black garlic, and then the other is going to be just like a herb. So we're gonna put the black garlic one, that's the one that's gonna go into the sandwich. Put some red onion on top of that, and I'm gonna put that on a brioche bun. So that should be really nice. And I'll try to make this quick, just because it is still a little bit on the warmer side, warmer than I'd like. But you're getting a little bit of a steady breeze. Temperatures drop now down to about 80 something. So that's better than 105. So I'm gonna fire up the induction and let's get this salmon going. Oh, look at those pieces. They look great. Oh, just smells amazing. We gotta get that sizzle. And what I like about my pan, honestly, this pan is amazing. I don't even need to put anything on it, and it really keeps things from sticking. Not gonna leave the skin on this time. Sometimes I would leave the skin on if I'm doing it over open fire to really get that crunch from the skin in the sandwich. But I'm gonna actually put the brioche bun and let that just kind of right on top of the salmon just to soak in some of the juices. And then we'll put all the dressings and fixings on that in just a minute. And the other salmon I'm just gonna dice up so that goes right into the salad. So we mix that right in. And we're gonna actually, the dressing we're using with that is a sesame ginger dressing, which should be perfection. Just gonna take that skin off, like so. Perfect, and then we're gonna throw that back on there, give a little underbelly cook. Go ahead and break that one up here for the salad. Break that up. So I've already kind of put the greens that I like on there, just a little bit of a mayonnaise on 2 sides, red onion. We're gonna put that patty right there, Gonna put that salmon piece right there, and I'm just gonna drizzle a little of the Asian sesame right on top of that, kind of like this. Hopefully it's not too much of a drizzle, but I just like to kind of roll it on top. Boom. Throw that piece on. Voila. And you got a big, fat, juicy salmon burger. Feels like a Vegas style. All right, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of that salmon from here, and that's gonna go right on top of the salad. And the rest I'm just gonna pour into the big old salad bowl right here. I'm gonna mix that in. We can have that for lunch tomorrow. So we won't even put dressing on that so it doesn't spoil. Perfect. Almost forgot to put the dressing. So I'm gonna layer some sesame dressing right on top of that. Sesame ginger, just enough, boom. And it's all about that first bite. I have to say though, it's so weird to be here with Dave, although he's not a big salmon eater, which is why it was a good opportunity for me to make this salmon. This bite's for him. That red onion, give it a shot. Messy, but dynamite. That brioche bun is soft, a little bit of crunch because you toast it a little bit. The salmon is just really tender and flavorful. And of course that crunch from the red onion just really kind of brings it on home. And that ginger dressing, it adds like a sweet and sort of a sweet and almost sour-ish vibe to it, but it's dynamite. Oh, that is a good salmon burger. It's still pretty warm out, so I'm gonna eat, enjoy this, and go inside. I think I could play some games or watch a movie tonight. Kind of feeling watching a movie. Ooh, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, a little overcast today, but nice compared to yesterday where it was over 100 degrees. So I made my own coffee this morning. Woke up and pretty early, let's say about 5 o'clock. I had some work to get done because I know I have a 3-hour drive ahead of me. But I figured this morning it's a good opportunity since it is a little overcast. It rained last night, which helped me sleep like a baby. That pitter patter just pounding on the RV was nice. Oh, I gotta get that first sip, y'all. Y'all know that first sip is the sip. So I'm thinking maybe we go for a little walk, let's get some exercise in around this campground, and then maybe tell you a little bit more about this campground and show you around. But then we got to hit the road because we have to get up to Breckenridge, 9,600 feet in elevation. Let's go for a walk. It's a really nice campground. I think it's called Canyon Ridge, Canyon View RV Resort, and it's in Grand Junction. And it's really, I have to say, I had a shower last night, and I could have taken it in Desert Snow now that I actually could use more water since it's just me. But when I went into the restrooms here, and the showers were pretty nice, I was like, you know what? I can take a nice hot shower for a little extra time versus my quick swooshes that I do in Desert Snow. So the bathroom's like right there. Hey, let's go in and take a quick look. I'll show you. There's a half bath on the left, and you got the full bath here on the right. Let's go in and show you. Hold on. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. Look at that. Got your own drying stations, your bench, full-on tall shower. Pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. And a nice modern sink. Love that. Boom. That's it. Has some really nice views off in the back. Those canyons are beautiful. And actually it's nice because each section seems to have a little bit of grass and a fire pit, and it's massive. I mean, this part goes, the office is way up front, which we'll hit in just a second, but at least I'll get my good morning steps in. That's for sure. But I'm gotta speed it up because definitely want to hit the road. They don't have early check-in, but I have to pack up and get moving. So you know when you're reading maps, and it's been a while since we've done this, since we're kind of boondocking a lot, when you're reading maps to campgrounds, they always seem so much further, right? So I'm walking around and I'm thinking to myself, okay, the office is gonna be way, way, way up there. And it's not that bad at all. It's actually right there. It's right there, but this place has tennis courts, pickleball courts. There's a pool, like a little clubhouse hangout area. And they escort you to your spot because there's a lot of kids, so they want you to make sure you're driving 5 miles an hour. They do have fire pits, so you can buy wood here, which is nice addition. I really like it. Super clean. Every area has a tree, so you can get a little bit of shade if you want, like you see over there, even though it's super hot and it's 100 degrees. So normally I probably wouldn't camp here when it's 100 degrees, but I thought we were going a little higher, so I thought it was gonna be cooler. Wasn't the case. Little canopy picnic area, cornhole. They have little cabins, tiny little cabins, a few sparse. Of course, here's the pool. And I was forewarned that they were fixing a leak, which is why it has the taped off sections, but that's fun. There you go, little pool area, nice. You know, it's kind of nice when you're by yourself and you wanna, if you are boondocking a lot, say by yourself, to stop and do a campground every so often. Because it's nice to kind of connect with people that are in the RV space, all the amenities. It's sort of a way to treat yourself. Oh, and I love how they have a little fire pit right over there. Nice, but it's too hot for the fire pit. But I think it's a great way to kind of, I don't know, connect when you are by yourself. I mean, I talked to the cat, but boy, to do this with like a lot of solo female women out there doing this, I gotta give you ladies props because you have to constantly, and if you're a content creator like us, full time at this, to try and do all that driving, and then I have to work on productions. Whew, it's a lot, it's a lot. Nice to have a little entertainment area so you can play games, can watch movies, which is really cool, and also walks you out to the pool from this area. And of course, there's a little market for things that you need. And then over here, all your RV essentials, if you need anything for RVs. It's like a real resort. Even a little groceries if you need them. There's whole milk, scrambled, make those scrambled eggs. Oh, ping pong, foosball. Wow. And of course, they have the laundromat. This is great. Wow. So we are off. But before we head up to Breckenridge, we're not too far from Palisades Peaches. It is peach season here in Colorado, so we have to stop and pick up some snacks like fresh peaches. I'm a big fan of peaches. Do you like peaches? Are you more of a peaches or nectarines? Let me know in the comments below. I absolutely love peaches. So it's only about 10 miles in the direction I'm heading. So peaches it is. Correction, it's 10 miles in the opposite direction from where I need to be. But I think 10 miles for some great peaches is worth it. So I'm gonna stack up on that. I think they got some great treats, and I think I heard they make a really great peach vanilla milkshake. So I think I deserve a treat. Maybe that's what I'll have for my lunch, a peach vanilla milkshake. That sounds pretty good. There it is, right over there to the left. So we're heading, called the Palisades Peach Shack. They're excited to ice cream. There it is, pastries, local fruits, and then there's the Palisade Peaches right outside. Yes, we have arrived to Palisades. It's been a long time. The first time we were actually here, when we picked up Desert Snow, we were on our way back to Las Vegas. But now it's pretty sweet. Check it out, get some peaches, and definitely go for one of those peach vanilla shakes. Hi. Oh, cool.
Hey, welcome guys.
Got
some samples here for you.
So they're dishing out some samples to try with the melons, different type of plums. But we're definitely gonna get some of these peaches. So what do you think? Can I get like 6 to 8 peaches?
You know, everything is sold inside.
Oh, inside.
Yeah,
oh, this is just for show.
Yeah, I'm just here to get your attention. But,
Gotcha.
You know, it's cool in there too. So.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh, so going for that 16-ounce, y'all. So, told you, real treat. And they have all different types of things infused with peach lattes, peach smoothies, and the frat milkshakes. Plus a whole bunch of peach salsa. So, just loads of them here. So they have them by the barrel, which is nice. Maybe we'll get like a bucket of peaches, but you can also buy them in the box or even a bag over there. Organic peaches. So we're gonna go for some peaches. And while I wait for my peach milkshake. Perfect. Y'all, we locked and loaded. So got the peach vanilla milkshake right there. I'll show you what we got in here. Got loads of good peaches in there. I ended up getting some corn. Just some fresh corn. They talked how really good the corn is here. And then they also make their own peach salsa. Oh my God, that's gonna be great. So definitely to stop at a store, pick up some chips and salsa, peach salsa. That looks delicious. Woo! All right, finally, we can now finally get to the next campground. I forgot to mention that it is family owned, that spot. Maybe I did mention. And correction again, it's actually in the same direction I'm headed in. That's what happens when you only have one cup of coffee in the morning. But this is dynamite. This peach vanilla milkshake, I cannot recommend it enough. It's really good. It's creamy, not too peachy flavored, but that vanilla and peach combination together just feels like a creamsicle. It's like so good. Oh, and I know we might get the comments. I want to let you know, what do I do when I go to the store and it's hot like this with the kitties in the car? Well, I put the inverter on and the AC. So, and then I check to make sure it's on, and then boom, pack a loud, and then turn it off. Which is not, it's kind of interesting because when I'm with Dave, one of us would go in and sit in the car, so we don't have to go through all those steps, but those are extra steps that I have to do being on my own. It's just letting you know. Okay. Come to the fun little town here called Frisco, and it's about a little over 9,000 square feet, 9,000 feet in elevation, and the temperature right now is 56 degrees. What? That is crazy. It's a cute little town of log cabins high up. This is super cute. We have to come back and explore this, but just not today because it's raining and I just have my bike. So we'll see how far it is from the campground to this area. It shouldn't be too far. It says about 5 miles, so I should be able to do it with my bike. Likey. So we made it, right, Grogu? We made it. Thanks for leading the way. We are up 9,500 feet, almost 96 in elevation, and you can feel it. But look at this campground. Are you kidding me? This looks like what? Oh my goodness gracious. And I think we're parked as a back end along the river, so the sound should be amazing. Hopefully it doesn't also bring the mosquitoes. Wow, this is so cool. Okay, I backed in, but there's a trick. So I've been pretty fortunate the past few spots that I've camped in where I was able to get it somewhat level to the point where I didn't need to put blocks underneath. So this is a test to see where I'm at positioned here if I'm level enough to just deal with it. Since I'm really going to set up camp here, this is where I'm going to be for a week or so. So let's see how level this is. Let me get the leveler. All right, so you busted out the trusty leveler. Let's see. Oh man, look at that. I just need a little smidgen on the back, just a tiny bit to raise it up. And then what about side to side? What? I think that'll do the trick. Just one little block. Oh! So I might be able to just leave it as is, because you know, once you move it, everything shifts. Or maybe just put a block underneath just to get it perfect. I might attempt it, I might not, but now I'm officially gonna set up shop here. So let's set up camp. All right, let's try and level this out. Oh my gosh, y'all, so I just got some assistance, so I don't have to do this on my own. That's my boy over here. He's gonna help me level this. So let's see if we can get us leveled. Hold on, be right back. All right. Okay, here we go, y'all. So I gotta get his name, but he dropped off some wood, so I was able to do this. So that's awesome. So I'm gonna straighten out. And when I back up, he's gonna assist me, see? That's the beautiful thing in campgrounds. You always find someone to help you. Here we go. Doing the first try. Oh! Dang, nailed it. Perfect.
If the level is normal?
That's perfect. I can check. It should be normal. I think we nailed it. So we're gonna check the level. We are balanced. His name is Edgar. Thank you, Edgar, so much for assisting Tanya. And now we are balanced. It's up. Good to go. Now we can finally set up camp and enjoy. I want to show you the views, but let's set up first, and I'll show you the views of our campsite. Can you hear the sounds? Listen. It's gonna be so nice. And it's already like, you're not even gonna need the AC. It's super cool out already. It's already like 60s. You saw him in a jacket. So it's gonna be nice and crisp air. I'm looking forward to that. And I know the kiddies are too, so let's set up. Oh, one thing I should have done was double check to make sure this reaches. And I do smell a little bit of a sewer smell, so hopefully that's not something that's all the time. Should be long enough, but you know, sometimes the eyes can deceive you a little bit, but I think we got it. Yes, it's long enough. Power shall be ours this evening. So I am all set up. Let me show you my view. So I'm gonna take a quick seat. But this is my view. Has that running river sound. That is just gonna feel so nice at night. The air, the sounds of the river, it's like perfect. Whew. Time for me to grab my vino. I'm all set up, y'all. All set up camp-wise. Got my solo fire pit, so I'm gonna have nice fires at night. Of course, Winslow's holding it down. Got our wood, boom. And I got my vino. So I will see y'all over at the chair. Whew. So we'll talk more about this place. I'll give you guys a fun little tour in the next episode. That about does it for me with this episode, y'all. Thank you. We made it. We made it to Tiger Run RV Resort here in Breckenridge, and it's actually amazing. I still can't believe I'm by myself. I do miss Dave, and we talk at night. We talk this morning. Probably will have y'all talk with him with me. I have a very special meal, so he is wishing he was here for that. So we'll put him on the phone, say hello to him. The kitties are enjoying it. We'll see more of them in the next episode now that we finally got to our spot and we're set up here. So hey, if you can, take a second and join us over on Patreon. We post videos that we don't share here, behind the scenes, raw content. And we actually have 2 episodes we already launched over there. So if you can join us, definitely join us over there. It's a great growing group, a lot of fun. And if you can do so, join us. And cheers, everyone. Thank you for tracking it with me on this part 1 as I'm doing this solo, y'all. I mean, I backed in. Fortunately, I think it was Edgar or Eugene, or I forget his name already, but he helped me get up on the blocks, which fortunately, I didn't need much, just 1 little level. So God is good. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Thank you for joining me and being a part of this adventure with me, and I'll see y'all in the next one.